very happy to be here. Actually, I have this monthly attendance to give you updates with respect to H2O.ai University and with respect to trainings that we have been developing and rolling out. And my aim is actually to give you updates with respect to KPIs, what's been new, and what we can do together maybe to improve even more the adoption of the products through trainings and onboardings. And that's not only for clients, but it's also for us. So my aim with these initiatives is to get in touch with you more often and be able to answer to all of your questions and curiosities with respect to training materials and procedures that we might need to learn about. So allow me just to share my screen, because what I would like to do is actually to go through this presentation. And do you see my entire screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, so what I want mainly to present are updates from the beginning of this year. I am updating and I am creating KPIs for each month to see how has been the adoption of our trainings going on, especially with our clients. And then I'm going to guide you through some of the platforms that we are using, hoping that you are going to take some moments throughout your time in the next couple of months to pass some quizzes and receive some certifications and assist me into promoting this certification program. So I wanted to give you updates with respect to what happened in the last 2 months mainly, and I am very excited about the news, because I see training initiatives start to become more and more taken into consideration. Clients appreciate them a lot. I receive a lot of great feedback with respect to the courses that we have been training and we have been creating. So just to have a sort of a high overview, we have Adobe LMS, which is our learning management system platform, where we are mainly storing all our courses with a quiz and the certification to be delivered for those who pass the quiz, both internally for our colleagues, but also externally for our customers and clients. And so in total, since the starting of the initiative, when I arrived last year, we have had around 890 courses and certifications that have been taken by our customers. So this is only customer data, but our certifications internally are also being delivered in parallel. So since January 2024, we had an almost 250 increase in the number of certifications, which indicates that our clients are eager to pass those certifications and receive the certification of completion. So my aim for anyone who is actually interacting with our customers, and I know already we have a lot of great colleagues with whom I'm in contact on this topic, would be to increase even more this number and make sure that all our customers are being properly trained through this official channel that I'm developing, and they receive certifications that they can boast with on social media. And this indicates that having a customer education process actually diminishes the churn rate, and that's always has been proven to work. And my aim is to make sure that we are pushing these certifications even more and encouraging our customers even more to take them and to be proud of their achievements. Because having a certification is a great incentive to have a course, to pass that course, and to actually consolidate their knowledge at the end of this entire process. So that's a great thing. People are happy about this, and I'm happy too. And with respect to that, I would highly encourage you to do the same, so that we set up an example of us embracing our own training materials, which have been very, very well crafted, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy them. A lot of you have already passed certifications on Adobe LMS, but there are new courses coming every time. So this last month, there have been 3 new online courses. They were all on Gen AI related topics, and this content is fresh, is relevant for the direction that we are embracing as a company in the market, and I highly encourage you to go ahead and explore our tools, Gen AI related, in case you haven't. There are in total 10 online courses right now on our Adobe LMS platform, and 7 new learning paths and courses are coming next. The great part is that these training initiatives are not only happening on Adobe LMS, which is our follow along platform for videos that we are creating, but these certifications are also delivered on site or in virtual trainings by our colleagues. So that means that whenever there is an event or there is an organization where people are learning about our tools and there are hands-on, sometimes maybe there are quizzes, at the end of this entire process, we deliver certifications. And so in total, since the beginning of the initiative back in November, we had around 600 certifications delivered, with 140 around since January. And that's a great number. And I want to increase that number because I saw people that have certifications are people who are more prone to want to work with our tools because they feel like they understand our tools better. And my initial goal was to create videos and courses that focus on onboarding our clients on these tools in a friendly manner. In addition to that, we have an initiative to roll out announcements with respect to H2O.ai University. And so on a monthly basis, we have an announcement that promotes a new course or a new initiative that we have in our learning management system. And so there have been a lot of views on our 2 first posts, and 600 out of all the clients that we have that have access to our cloud managed environment have viewed these posts, which indicates once again interest around training materials. So my aim is also to explain that we shouldn't underestimate the power of having a platform, a learning platform for our customers to come and experience our tools on. The last thing is that we have started putting in place with Betty's team monthly newsletters where we announce even more initiatives like certifications that have been rolled out recently. And with respect to the previous newsletter that we had, which was a 2023 year in review newsletter, well, our link on Adobe LMS was the first one that was clicked by everyone who viewed those that newsletter. And in addition to that, we were top 3 most engaged CTA. So it means, once again, a lot of interest around that. And I would definitely need your help and support in making sure that we are doing even more efforts in that direction. I already see that some of the work that the customer data scientists are doing with the customers is right now supported on our training materials. And that's just wonderful. It means we are helping both our colleagues who are facing the customers, but also the customers themselves who feel even more supported than before in their learning experience of our tools. So here, just to show you a bit the numbers, well, actually, and I really appreciate all the work that Priya is doing for us with respect to that. We are collecting numbers of certifications that are being issued on site and during trainings. A lot of them are in big customers such as CBA or Citi or Wells Fargo, MasterCard, and we are monitoring these certifications just for us to see what is the impact of these certifications throughout all the trainings that we're doing. With respect to Adobe LMS, there are a couple of courses that we have right now, and I would encourage you to go and take a look at them. These are numbers for our customers, but once again, we internally can also work with the training materials so that we know how to promote them in the best way possible. And even, for example, if it's not your domain of expertise, a particular tool that I'm creating content on, I think it's a great intro to that tool. And once again, I'm encouraging you to go on Adobe LMS in this respect. Here, just as a nice view, these are all the certifications with badges that we issue. These are in two different groups. So learning paths are what I consider being the courses that are very, very professionally crafted and are 1 or 2 hours long, where we split sections per chapters and categories in individual videos, and where the individual can go from one chapter to the next one up to the quiz to have the certification. So with respect to learning paths, which are more complex than individual courses, we have Driverless AI Starter Course, Hydrogen Torch Starter Course, and now we have 3 levels of LLM certifications. So it means that the first one is very high-level theoretical with respect to LLMs in general, and the second one is a bit of an intermediary level, and the third one goes throughout the entire Gen AI ecosystem that we have. So here, for example, if you have never been acquainted with Gen AI tools, well, that's the perfect way for you to start learning. I know you have been. I'm just saying that there are clients who are now starting to embrace Gen AI, and I think these 3 courses that we have created are great courses to focus on. And there are other courses that are coming next. We have a Gen AI Level 1 learning path, a Gen AI Level 2 learning path. There are colleagues who are helping, and whenever this is the case, I am putting them in the thumbnail and I'm giving kudos to them for assisting. So I'm super appreciative of this. There is a Label Genie learning path that comes up next, and some individual courses around high overviews of our cloud AI developer services and data science and machine learning platform. Next week, there will be a webinar that we are organizing here in EMEA on LLM Eval GPT, where I will be presenting this tool in a very friendly manner. So don't hesitate to join if you're interested. Otherwise, you'll see the recording afterwards. So the last 2 things that I want to show you here is the fact that on Adobe LMS, when we are promoting our courses, this is closed space where if they don't have access to our platform, they are not able to view our content. So usually what happens is that when there is a new client coming up, we request the email of that client so that we can enroll or the teams can enroll them in Adobe LMS so that they have access to our content. This content is also public and available on YouTube. So here we have a lot of interest around our courses, especially the Gen AI courses. And the difference between Adobe LMS and YouTube is that in Adobe LMS, you can also take the quiz and the certification of completion, and the courses are being tracked so that you see where is the moment where you stopped watching a particular learning path. Whereas on YouTube, it's just like playlists in the same order with the videos inside, but you don't have this opportunity to pass the certification. So the great part is that if we take the month of February, 5 of the top 7 videos that are out there are the ones that are being the most watched and with the most interest around. So I'm not only monitoring performance of our videos on Adobe LMS or on YouTube for an entire year. I'm doing that on a monthly basis as well, so that we see where we can improve, where is the moment where people lose interest, and how can we next time when we roll out another course or a video improve that situation. And the last thing is actually around the H2O.ai University website. The marketing and design team have been working on this for some time right now. And so in the next couple of days, it will be published, and we are going to work on the announcement. And the aim of this website is actually to have an interface that can be the front window of all our courses, where people are able to see all our courses in a centralized manner without having an Adobe LMS account if they don't want to. And so here we will centralize all the videos that we put on YouTube that are free for them to view through an URL, or we have the possibility for them to sign in with their Okta account on Adobe LMS and complete the learning experience with a quiz and or a certification. And so I'm super excited about that. I will keep you updated in the general Slack channel, because this is something that we have been working on for a long time, and it's finally getting to a concrete release. So I am extremely excited. This is the part where I presented things. And if I have like one more minute, maybe Wendy, I could go a bit through the Adobe LMS learning platform, so that I show our colleagues how they can find our courses and how they can find our certifications afterwards. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so I know you know that already, but just for newcomers, in case we didn't have the occasion, usually you have an account with Okta on the sso.h2o.ai. And here you have the possibility to view all the applications that are available to you. You have a lot of applications, but the one that I'm referring to when I'm saying our learning management system platform is Adobe LMS. And this is actually the icon that shows up on your account. And normally you should click on this, and this will direct you to the learningmanager.adobe.com, where you are able to visualize in learner mode all the courses that we have. So for example, in my case, I have admin rights, I have author rights, I also have learner rights. And here, this is what you usually are able to see in your interface. You have learner rights, and here, any course that I'm publishing will appear in your learning list. You also have the possibility to search it on this search bar on top of the right side of the screen, but usually they appear here. And you can click on this learning list to see what courses have you been enrolled in. There are a lot of them, but the ones that I'm referring to when I'm saying go ahead and take some LLM large language models courses are exactly this one. So if you click on my learning list, you have the possibility to filter the courses based on skill level, based on all sorts of tags that we are putting in the course. And so you right now have 3 learning paths: LLM level 1, 2, and 3 that you have access to. And whenever you click on a course, you are going to see additional information, course outline, as well as the core content. Each small video is part of a bigger video that in total will last 1 hour and 20 minutes in this case, with 10 minutes of a quiz that you can take. There is no limit for you to pass that. So I highly encourage you to take a look at the videos. Normally in the quiz, you will not find a question or an answer that doesn't appear over there, because I really want to create that friendly experience for everyone. And so once you finished this course, you are able to click on it and start your journey. This will be tracked. You can go on the right side of the screen and click on badges. And here is actually the place where you can see the progress of all your courses. So in my case, let's say I have achieved the driverless AI level 1, and I have a PDF file that I am able to download. And this PDF file will show, of course, that's a bit funny. I'm the one who is issuing my own certification, so we don't use this one. But this is the template that we have with some updates coming on the way. And so once you have the certification, you can upload it on LinkedIn. Otherwise, there is a configure badger option that helps you go directly with your certification in LinkedIn. So I am explaining this because there have been questions around it. So for example, in this case, driverless AI starter course, I have my course, I am completing the quiz, and after each quiz in each question, you have to follow along videos that indicate you how to upload on social media like LinkedIn your certification via Google Drive or via Canvas badges, which is the option that Adobe LMS offers to everyone interested to promote their newly acquired skill. So that's a bit the idea here. I'm not sure if there are any questions along the presentation that I might answer before we move on. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so there is a question about, are we going to keep having LMS and Aquarium? So these two are different platforms. LMS is the place where we store training materials and where we get our customers and colleagues certified, whereas Aquarium is the place where people can use labs or instances for free in a limited time. So usually I am using in my courses, in case people don't have access with licenses to the cloud, I am using some Aquarium instances for learning and training purposes. So these are two things that we need for a complete experience, a complete learning experience. And in my opinion, they complete each other. So I hope I answered to this question for you, Shuren. Thanks for asking.
Okay, Andrea, sorry, we're running out of time. If anybody else have questions, please Slack Andrea directly. Thank you, Andrea, for the presentation.